It was a storm, a heavy storm,
a heavy
rain.
Oh, look, yeah, you're right.
And looking around at the field, let's see some of the damage that those thunderstorms
you have to,
caused.
Yeah, well, look, you have to give the Gronk staff a lot of credit, because this is what we saw possibly about an hour and a half or so before we are here now today. They have, of current, there's no puddles really on the field. I haven't seen anything. Yes, it's slushy. Yes, the ground is soft. Yes, there's going to be challenges for the players because of the type of surface that has now existed. But give the Gronk staff credit. They've been able, and of course the persons that put together the field, because the drainage has been good. A lot of the water, stagnant water that we saw leading up to the fixture is not here anymore. And I would suggest, guys, we have a decent playing surface to play on.
Yeah, it's heavy, no doubt about it. It's going to be heavy. The ball is not going to be running as normal. But I tell you, I thought at one time, Hans, they would have postponed the game. It was that bad.
Well, it's not. So let's also look at the other fixtures that are on today.
Well, it's a busy day of football in the SSFL, starting with East Mokorapo Secondary versus St. Mary's College. That game with Malik Secondary and Naparima College has been postponed. Presentation College and Speyside is certainly on. That game is on down in South Trinidad. San Juan North Secondary, they come up against Arima North in an all-East battle. Signal Hill Secondary in Tobago will be hosting Queens Royal College, who is chasing points. And, of course, St. Anthony's College, who won 2-1 against Fatima College in our last broadcast, come up against Miracle Ministry. St. Benedict's College in an
top of the table clash. Look at it. Look at it there, Brent. Fatima and St. Benedict's. Yeah. And the thing is, the St. Benedict's have a game in hand. So you have to think that Fatima cannot afford to lose there. And then you have Presentation, Naparima, Arima in fifth. The problem with Arima, if they've drawn 5 of their 7 games, they need to start to win a few games. Yeah. They're undefeated, but they need to start. But let's look at the bottom here. And you have East Mokorapo, Speyside, St. Augustine. So they will be looking for points. But as Hans, you made a point that they have a couple games in hand. Yeah. But they must start today with points.
Yeah, and talking about points, of course, we look at the last round of fixtures in round 7, and that East Mokorapo game coming 2-1 victorious against Trinity College. She's the team that we see here today. Miracle Ministries, they got hammered 6-0 from Naparima College. Presentation in a 0-0 stalemate against Arima North Secondary. And of course, Queens Royal College picking up all important points against Malik Secondary. As you go down, St. Benedict's eked one out, 1-0 against San Juan North Secondary. And St. Mary's College, gentlemen, 2-0 win. Cornell Glenn twisting and wheeling his magic at the Saints.
That's how he's doing. Whatever he's doing, he's doing it right.
Coach, all right. So credit to the coaches, but credit to you as well, the viewers, because you sent your goals to SSFL goalcam@gmail.com. They looked beautiful. So here are some of the goals from round 7. Goalcam.
I know, Brent, you love this.
Well, not as much as you. I know you sent in a couple copies of your stuff. This is down in Mahaika Oval, courtesy of Jesus Ochoa, making it 1-0. And that tight game down in St. Benedict's College. Look at that tight screen and copy and top stuff here.
Excellent, isn't it?
And this one is down in your ground, Fatima College.
East Mokorapo, right?
East Mokorapo playing the whole time. Mackay Simmons with that one. And Kyle Phillips here for St. Mary's College.
Bong to score.
Bong to score, Kyle Phillips. Putting it into the back of the net. Tell you what, look at that. Some very, very good features, good stuff.
Excellent.
Terrific work by the viewers. Keep up the good work.
Yep. It's your goal, Cam. Guys, let's talk about Trinity College East. They're at home today. What can we expect from these guys?
Look, they have to start on the front foot. They're at home. They need points. This is a patch that they know very, very well. But it's so important that the first 10 minutes or so that they assert their authority. They have to go for it. They have to play attacking type football. And, of course, they have to be wary of the conditions. But more importantly for them is dictating the pace of this football match. It is so important for them to have that kind of positive outlook into it because points is needed here and they're in their home ground. And they're coming up against one of their Eastern rivals as well.
Well, when we talk about positive outlook for Trinity College East, we must talk about their number 10, Kaleem Prince. Here's his player profile.
My name is Kaleem Prince and I play for Trinity College East. I play wide forward or attacking midfielder. My responsibility on and off the field is to be a motivator towards the younger teammates and to set an example of how a senior player should care about themselves. I've loved football ever since I could walk and talk. It's just a feeling I get. No other sport ever came close. I think I'm a competent player. I could follow instructions and do the basics. Pass and move, pass and move. I would say I look up to my coach, Dwayne Davis. He's a very respectable man, very straightforward and very honest. And I see him as a good role model. A must do for me before the game is listening to calm, soothing music, making sure my nerves in check, and stay focused.
10 goals, 10 assists, his aim. Let's talk about St. Augustine Secondary, gentlemen.
Well, you know, when you talk of St. Augustine, I think the conditions here are going to neutralize things. Yeah. Trinity East will start fast, as Brent is saying. I think St. Augustine need to be wary of that. And they must defend properly in the first 10, 15 minutes. But the conditions here, I think, it's, as I said, it's going to neutralize the teams. And St. Augustine, in my view, will have just as good a chance as the home team.
Yeah. Well, a young man that plans to give them a lot of chances is their number 6, Andrews, who has football legacy in his blood. Let's take a look at his player profile.
My name is Tyrese Andrews and I play for St. Augustine Secondary School. I've been playing the SSFL since the 2022 season. Some of my major goals are to acquire 10 assists and 10 goals and also be picked for the best XI of the SSFL. I fell in love with the sport at the age of 7. It was a family thing. My father, his name is Andrews, a past player of the national team, and my uncle, Lyndon Chubby Andrews, also a past player of the national team, and I wanted to follow in my father's footsteps. Watch you, boy. To me, the best piece of advice that my dad gave to me was, when I go to play football, always do the simple stuff, chop and pass, and not overplay as in dribbling, hold on to the ball too long.
Come on, guys.
My coach is a brilliant coach. He has been through a lot with us since the 2022 season when we got relegated. We didn't lost a game in the season, and I thought he showed a very strong character to bounce back from that.
Salute to that young man, and also salute to all of the coaches. Gentlemen, what can we expect from today's encounter?
Draw. Draw. I'm nervous when he comes out that early with a prediction. I'll leave that aside.
After the set out, he's lost for
I was about to say, he did make a prediction in that game as well. But look, I think both teams will find it difficult in this. And it really comes down to which team can adapt to these sorts of conditions fast enough and, of course, try to use the conditions to their advantage. It is a key game in the first 10, 15 minutes. How do they settle? How, of course, they, as I said, adapt it and move forward. So it should be a keenly contested game.
Well, we'll see a lot of keenly contested games and see how all of the teams adapt just by downloading the SportsMax app today. Do so right now and take in all the action. It's the schoolboy football and the secondary schools football league. When we come back around, Trinity College East, they are ready to fly against the Green Machine, St. Augustine Secondary, and we bring you the action. Kickoff is next, live.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Ningbo, one of China's wealthiest cities, welcomes 15 of the WTA's top 20 players in its first year as a WTA 500 tournament. Olympic gold medalist Jing Kengwing and Wimbledon champion Barbara Krejcikova are among the ladies set for hardcourt action in China. The newly renamed Ningbo Open runs from October 14 to 20. Watch live action on your home of champions, your sports destination. Get the SportsMax app now.
This year's staging of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League has been nothing short of exciting. 6 teams drafted, 33 games played. The final awaits. On Sunday, the culmination of the biggest party in sport takes center stage at Providence Stadium in Guyana. Join us for the live coverage beginning at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. Unlock SportsMax. Get the app today.
Right to the middle. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Put on the board, right?
Yes.
Welcome here to the Trinity East ground, and we're just about getting ready for action because they're coming up against St. Augustine as we were previewing the game. Should be an interesting encounter, but of course with the conditions as it is, very heavy field, we're certainly not sure which team will adapt first. Yes, Trinity East, they're at home, but when you have conditions like this, you never could tell what is going to happen. But here comes the teams together with the officials.
We're not seeing the monitor, so just guide us.
And there are the two teams. Of course, the green machine, no guess what color they are in. And Trinity is in a blue and white. As the teams will now exchange pleasantries. Of course, the Trinity East team first. We will have a team for the officials. Yeah, and then the St. Augustine team meet the officials. As again, we want to reiterate the conditions are very, very heavy at the moment.
We're not getting up this monitor.
Without the monitor. So the referee Gomez is in charge of the game here today, and kudos to him as well and his team that they decided that the conditions were good enough to actually play here, because when you look back at it, they could have decided to. It could be so easily they could have called it off. But I think, Brent, you made the point that the ground has it's heavy, but there are no pools of water all over, which is kudos. And of course the home team, Trinity East, playing a 4-4-2 formation, and St. Augustine a 4-2-1-3.
Yeah, and if you had just shown up at this facility here in Trinity College East, you would think there was no rain. Yes. It's lush, it's green, and it's not really any much that's there.
Well, so Trinity East with Pollard. There's Pollard, Burnett, Mattis, Dacus, Ignatius, Barnwell, Emrith, Marchand, Crowell, Plaza, Diaz, and Prince. And so that is the Trinity East lineup. And the St. Augustine lineup now is with Henry, Cruikshank, Hospitalis, Batiste, Solozano, Valentine, Maharaj, Richardson, Kirk, Kojo, and Kirk. And so that is the lineup. And Tukuma Jones is the coach. We're just about getting ready to kick off here, and St. Augustine is going to kick off. And there they go. As should be an interesting one here. The ball played wide out towards Batiste, but he's not getting, and could see the water already starting to kick up here at the facility because it's very, very heavy. You've got to be careful with this back passing. So far the ball is rolling nicely as goes all the way out towards Barnwell. This is Maricho. Long ball forward, but it's intercepted as Trinity is looking to come forward with it through Emrith. This is Plaza going all the way back now as Trinity is trying to settle things down. Goes back to goalkeeper Pollard. Going wide out to Burnett Mattis. That's a good run. Going forward with it is Maricho. Coming across to try and intercept was Prince. He gets possession now. Plays a good ball inside, but it's cleared downfield by Marcel. And it's played out to Barnwell. Again, that ball just running away from Barnwell. Oh, it's one here. And going forward with it is Batiste. Batiste still in control. Does well. Gets past Barnwell. And a little bit of pushing on the part of Barnwell. And it's going to be a free kick for St. Augustine. Marcel is going to come to take it. So they're both teams are settling down, but I think St. Augustine, I wouldn't like to say they've started better or they've settled better. I think both teams at the moment just feeling themselves out, Brent.
Yeah, and also feeling the conditions out as well. And as you rightfully said, the ball is rolling through. Yes, there is a couple of places there where it's a bit slushy. That's dangerous. I tell you what, Colin. Very unconvincing defending there.
Goalkeeper Pollard.
Pollard, they having to clean up. But as you can see here, the ball is rolling through. You do have to put a little bit behind it, a little bit more oomph behind it, which means that your passing or the weight of pass now comes into question and how well they can accommodate to that.
Well, going up that right side is Diaz. Gets it back to Prince. Back to Diaz. The two of them just holding possession at the moment, but he's now looking for some support. Diaz has to go all the way back to Kroll. This is Barnwell. Getting it back towards Bacchus. This is Ignatius. Back to Bacchus. As Bacchus plays a good ball up that right side. Making the run is Emmerich. Is he going to keep it in? Yes, he does. Looking for some support. Oh, looks to get it over. That's not a bad cross. And there was the ball was coming straight back to Plaza. He was looking to have a one time, and it went not so as he would have expected. But here is Prince. Sends it in field again, and it's cleared away. Barnwell is going to get there before anybody else. He's looking to go wide. But Marcel wins it. This is Marcel. Loses out, however, to Barnwell. He goes up that left side. Has that on his favored left foot. Not a bad ball. This is Prince. Oh, that's a good save in the end. Prince put it with his left foot and tested goalkeeper Henry. He was equal to the task. He was diving to his right, and he pushed it over the bar. The first real opportunity for Trinity East.
Credit to Barnwell. Good service. That's a good touch. Maybe a little bit too up under him, Prince. He adjusted well. Still was able to get it on frame. Credit Prince. Looked like he more stabbed at it, Prince. But give credit to Henry. He made sure and got his safe pair of hands behind it, tipped it over the bar.
Well, here is that's a good lead, but that's just wide. I thought it was in the back of the net for one moment from Ignatius, and you could see him actually looking to find the far corner. It went right through to him. So two real chances there for St. Augustine, for Trinity East to take the lead.
Yes, St. Augustine not clearing their lines. Ball comes into the box. That was very, very close. I'm just looking at the reaction of goalkeeper Henry, and he looked like he was in a spot of butter. We talked about a fast start for Trinity College East, Colin. It's not even 5 minutes into the game, and they've had two gilt-edged chances. They would be very happy with the way this game has gone so far, although it's early doors.
Well, here goes Maharaj down that left side. Plays a good ball. Yes, he is offside.
Yeah. Just gone a bit too early there. Solanzo. This needs to look across the line and time his run a little bit better. Look like he's been asked to do the job of a lone forward this afternoon, Colin, and I hope he would have, and I'm very sure his coach would have, is that he gets the able support when he does get the ball. But here comes Trinity College East again.
Well, it's not a bad run at all there from Plaza, but eventually it's picked up by Batiste. And he's looking to turn with it. But it's played out, and it's going to be a throw for St. Augustine, the green machine. So here is St. Augustine. It's with Maharaj. Looking to play it down the line towards Kojo. Back to Maharaj. Now they go inside to Abraham. Long ball forward, trying to get Solozano going, but it's picked up by Batiste. He plays it back towards Simon. Simon plays it back in field to Abraham.
It's way too long.
Yeah, Prince cut it out, but it came back to Abraham. He is again now a long ball, aimless really. Not sure what he was trying there, because was he trying for Solozano? But Solozano was a little bit more central in his midfield and not really striking. But the goal kick has been taken. This is Bacchus. Plays it up the field there, looking for Prince. He plays a good ball to Barnwell. Does he keep it in? He sure does, but couldn't do anything constructive with it except to get it forward. And here comes St. Augustine through Cruikshank. Ball played in the middle to Hospitalis. Hospitalis plays a good ball to Batiste. Takes it down nicely on his thigh. Making that run going forward is Marcel. Plays it across, and Ignatius is going to get there, plays it out. Or Bacchus, sorry, gets there, plays it out. And it's going to be a through for St. Augustine. Free kick for Trinity East. So St. Augustine in possession. They're looking to go wide with it. It's with Simon. Plays it right across to Cruikshank. Plays that ball forward. This is Solozano. Wide is Batiste. This is Batiste in possession. Looks to chip it back to Solozano. This is Solozano! Oh, my word. Snatched at it, didn't he? Well. The ball came right back to Solozano. He should have taken his time. He was sliding, trying to get it into the net. And look at that, Brent.
Yeah, just needed a little bit more composure, Solozano. Poor clearance there at the end. And all Solozano had to do really was place the ball at either side of Pollard. Instead, he slashed at it. That, Colin, easily the best opportunity of the game so far for either team.
Well, both teams having opportunities, but here's Solozano again and taking a shot from outside. Not a bad effort, goes just wide. And of course, St. Augustine, they've got some support here, Brent.
Yeah, they do. It's close rivals, both teams. And it looks like St. Augustine is finally settling to the task that they have here. As we mentioned, the field condition is a challenge. On top of that, of course, they started a little bit slow. I worry about this, Colin. Trying to dribble out in these conditions.
You can't afford. You've got to get it out. Yeah. But here's Barnwell. And it's going to be a throw for St. Augustine as Barnwell couldn't keep it in. Simon is going to come to take this throw. So we just coming up to 10 minutes. No goals yet, but both teams having good opportunities.
That's Coach Tacoma Jones, of course, of St. Augustine. Would be happy that his team is starting to get some sort of footing in this game.
We're going right across the face of the goal. Burnett Mattis is there and he clears it out. It's going to be a throw for the Green Machine. Free kick. There's a bit of pushing on Kajo. And the free kick is going to be taken. It looks like Maharaj. It's going to take it. No, let's see, it's Hospitalis who's come across to take the free kick. So 1, 2, 3, 5 green shirts in the box. As here's Hospitalis. May have tried to go for goal there, but the angle was, the distance and the angle was a little too far out.
Yeah, just really needed a service that would ask questions of the Trinity College East rear guard or defensive structure for that set play. They've find themselves getting into this game. St. Augustine, after a ferocious start by the homeboys in Trinity College East, had 2 opportunities in the opening 5 minutes or so, and since then, Colin, in the last 7 or so minutes, it's been all St. Augustine.
Well, there was Abraham trying to go through, but It's picked up here now by Prince. Chips it forward. Not a bad ball, but it's going to be cleared away. So this is Batiste. Looking for some support. Gets inside of... that was Emrith, getting inside of Emrith and then playing it down to Batiste. This is Batiste. Gets the crossover and coming. Oh, what a goal! What a beauty! Coming in at the far post and putting it into the back of the net. Shumba Kajo, he is scored in minute number 12, and St. Augustine take the lead. Not only was the finish good, Brent, but the cross coming from Batiste found the foot.
Give Elijah Baptiste a lot of credit, because when he finally got past Barneswell, he served up an absolute delicious dish of a cross, and Cujo had the simplest of tasks of just wrapping his right foot around the ball, which he took gleefully and guided it past goalkeeper Pollard. Good cross, good finish, 1-0 St. Augustine.
Didn't he take that well?
Excellent.
Because that could have gone anywhere.
Well, he executed it to perfection. He had his head down, of course, and he connected with the ball swiftly and made sure that the ball nestled in the back of the net. As well, Colin, what I liked about the finish, he placed it away from goalkeeper Pollard.
Yeah,
easily
that's right.
He could have hit the goalkeeper directly, but he did a terrific job. Shumba Cujo there on the left-hand side with his weaker foot, right foot, and placing it to the back of the net. Good goal.
Just about 13 minutes gone here, and St. Augustine, they lead, as Brent is saying, by that 1-0 against Trinity East, the home team. And here goes St. Augustine again. It's a good ball to Batiste, the man who created that goal for Cujo. Plays it to Marcel. And we see the referee Gomez has just halted play as the man down is Barnwell. Ball seems to have hit him somewhere in the mid-region.
I think Mandy in the picture, Dwayne Davis before, coach of Trinity College East, he would be bitterly disappointed because they started so well. Trinity College East, and
you had to say they had 2 chances before St. Augustine even created one. But here's Martel's long ball for the goal scorer, Cujo.
Are you using the board today?
And let's see, coming forward with it now. In fact, yes, it is turning and twisting with it is Maricho. Plays that ball infield to Plaza. Plaza holding possession, decides on. That's where the problem sometimes can go in certain parts of the field. It's a little more heavier, and you'll get up the 1 or 2 puddles there, and that one stuck.
Well, we talked about the inconsistency of both teams. And when we look at the form guide of Trinity College East, they've lost a game against St. Benedict's College to start the season. And then when you look at some of the results, Colin, it's a win, 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 wins, 2 losses. So they've really struggled in terms of getting a consistent run of games. We saw them last, Colin, when they had that impressive victory against Malik Secondary in Arima Velodrome. And then they went on to lose against Speyside, or lose against Speyside. So they've really struggled, well, both teams for that matter, to get some sort of consistency, which is unfortunate, because you can't see within both sets of players. There are players with quality. As we have a look at St. Augustine, again, a team that has struggled, as you mentioned.
And a 1-0
win against St. Anthony's, and then they come to lose to St. Mary's College.
Yeah, I mean, you beat St. Anthony's, and even against Fatima, losing by the odd 1 goal.
Which was a tight game.
Yeah, it meant it was a tight game. And then losing to St. Mary's, you wonder what happened. But here they come forward with it, with Prince. He's looking for some support. But he's going to try and get it across. No, he's still looking for some support. He gets it from Burnett Mattis.
That's not a bad
then
ball.
Sends the ball across. The header goes just wide. So a goal kick here for St. Augustine. As referee has actually called it back for a foul. So long ball forward. And Simon is there, clears his line, which is not bad at all. So it's going to be a throw. Barnwell coming across to take the throw. 1-0, St. Augustine leading. Goal coming in the 12th minute through Kajo. As this ball coming in from Emirates, looking for Plaza. But it's sent downfield. And it actually, in the end, comes off of Marcel, sorry. And the throw already quickly taken. This is Emirates. Batiste picks up that loose ball. Looks to get Solozano going. But Ignatius is there, passes it on to Bacchus. That's going to be a foul. Free kick. Foul on Plaza. He's going to take the free kick himself. Sends it across field. Cleared away to Solozano. He gives it away. He had control of it nicely. But this is Plaza again. Gets wrong his man. Plays it up there towards... oh, that's a good ball to Emirates. Emirates playing to Prince. But too close to the keeper. He punches it. Marcel clears his line. Gets it to Kojo. Trying to find Solozano. This game is being played at a frantic pace.
Starting to pick up, yeah. Starting to pick up a bit in terms of the pace of the game. Both teams almost end-to-end now.
Yeah.
That's not a bad ball.
Lovely ball. This is Kojo for his second. Oh, keeper did well. And now the shot comes. It goes wide. Lovely ball to Kojo. And he was through on the keeper. But he was sort of pushed wide, Brent. And the keeper did well. He came out and cut the angle.
Yeah, he wasn't able to run onto the ball, and that touch didn't help as well. And by the time he got the opportunity to take that shot on goal, Pollard would have had his angles covered and made a good save eventually. As you mentioned, Colin, the game is becoming a bit stretched, end-to-end a bit. Teams losing a bit of that structure they probably both coaches would want to see. And it's enjoyable if you're a spectator, but I think for sure, both coaches, the game is very, very stretched.
Well, that's Barnwell, but getting it to no one in particular. And there was Cruikshank playing it forward. Andrews. Let's have a look. This is going forward and twisting and turning. It was Abraham, but it's one back here. Batiste wins it back. Oh, that's too hard for Batiste, and Barnwell plays it out. And it's going to be a throw for St. Augustine.
Are we using the tactical board today?
So a throw for St. Augustine. The throw quickly taken. It's Marcel to Simon. Plays it infield towards Hospitalis. And he's brought down. It's going to be a free kick for St. Augustine.
Are we using a tactical board today? Repeat.
So it is going to be a free kick for St. Augustine. Kirk Abraham is there. With him is Cruikshank, Matthias Cruikshank, but he goes into the box. So it gives me the impression that Abraham is going to just float it into the box for a green shirt. Or is he going to go to goal? Well, he sort of went to goal and it was blocked off by the wall. Simon does well. Oh, again, the water holding up that ball, but coming away with it is Marcel.
Done well.
Gets it to Maharaj. Maharaj trying to chip it in field, and it's cleared away. It comes straight back to Maharaj. So the ball played forward to Kojo. Plays it in field to Marcel. So this is Richardson. Plays it out, but it's only as far as that the long cross ball. It goes straight to the keeper. Well, he had a problem because it was floating just over his head, And Brent, I'm not too sure what he was trying to do. At one time, I got the impression he was trying to punch it, but he was caught unawares. And that was a good ball.
Very, very uncomfortable in his short jog off of when he was about to.
Look at that. Marisho with the cross ball, and he went for a cross, not a shot. And it so happened it gave the keeper some problems.
And originally he punched it, and then he tried catching it, and both didn't work for him.
Well, here is Simon. He does well. Gets past Barnwell again. Batiste cutting inside with it now. What is he going to do? Plays that ball looking for Kojo, but it's sent back upfield. Winning it there was Cruikshank. He goes wide to Maharaj. Maharaj, long ball forward. Looking for Hospitalis. And no one really getting hold of the ball at the moment. It's going back and forth. They try to go wide to Kojo, the goal scorer. Good ball forward, but across comes Cruikshank. Plays it out. Getting the better of Marisho. And it's a throw. This is Burnett Mattis getting it towards Ignatius. But it's won here by Kojo. He's looking for some support. Decides to come down at an inside left position. Wide was Solozano. He didn't see him, but this is Hospitalis. Wide is Batiste. Good ball to Batiste. Plays it back to Marcel. Oh, he gives it away. All the hard work in one move was undone.
Yeah, he just needed to pan the field a bit there, Colin, once in reception. Again, similar situation. You've got to pan the field and create pictures in your mind before you make the pass. And in that case, both players giving the ball away very, very easily because they weren't aware of what was around them.
Well, this is Kojo trying to go down that left side. He's been confronted by two white and blue shirts, and eventually he loses out. They decide to go all the way back to the keeper. Plays it towards Bacchus. This is Barnwell. The ball played out by Richardson, and it's sent out by Richardson. It's going to be a throw. Barnwell is going to take it.
Not a bad throw there by Barnwell.
So here is Hospitalis coming away with it. Simon eventually clearing his lines. It goes to Batiste. He heads it, but it's picked up in the middle of the field there by Plaza. Goes all the way back to Bacchus, to Ignatius, sorry. This is Burnett Mattis. But it's one here as St. Augustine come forward with Abraham. Has a shot, and my word, the keeper had to get down quickly and saved it. This is Hospitalis. Chipping it forward to Marcel. Manuel does well. Just eases him off the ball. His clearance not so good because it goes straight to Simon. Plays it to Batiste. Batiste sends it across. Kojo is giving chase. He's going to keep it in, no doubt. He's looking for some support, but sends the cross in too close to the keeper. 25.5 minutes gone. Still, they lead by 1 goal to nil, St. Augustine. Look at that possession, 50-50 at the moment. And I'm not surprised at that because it's a back and forth. Pass completion though, St. Augustine just slightly ahead, 60-56. But in terms of that pass completion, both teams with just about 50% of the possession at the moment, and not unexpected. That ball is going to run out, and it's going to be a throw for Trinity East. So here is Plaza getting it towards Kroll. Kroll plays it to Burnett Mattis. He plays that ball forward. And in the meantime, the keeper is down. So Tyrese Henry is down. Not too sure what happened there, Brent.
I think he struggled since the last bit of action he would have seen, where he attempted to punch the ball. And of course, that didn't go too well for him. It's still not sure, Colin, what happened with him, but he certainly looked very uncomfortable once he got up from that bit of action that he saw. And he struggled to even shrug that off.
Yeah, well, let's hope that he can carry on and that St. Augustine won't have to make a substitution. But if they do, you can keep up with the SSFL on the SportsMax app. Download it from the App Store or the Google Play to catch all the action and updates from the league wherever you are, whenever you want. So keep up with the SSFL on the SportsMax app.
Well, this is the last bit of action that goalkeeper Henry would have seen. And it just looked like he landed a bit awkward. He immediately grabbed behind his neck, and you can see in his face, Colin, the agony of that bit of play there. I'm still not sure if it's a twist or a pull. And normally in those sorts of situations where there's no player contact or no impact, you would have to say it's some sort of muscular injury. And we do hope that he's able to continue, but he looked very uncomfortable, particularly when you looked at that replay and the anguish in his face.
And even now, he doesn't look
just doesn't look comfortable
well.
now.
Doesn't look comfortable. But the good thing is he's standing up.
Well, I'm trying to take a peek at the St. Augustine bench, and I'm not seeing anyone else donned in a goalkeeper. So I just wonder for a second if they have anyone there that is able to...
Or they could very well be saying to Henry, listen, no matter what, you have to stay on the field.
You have to stay on the field, correct.
But he's up, which is good. And there he is, just walking around very gingerly at the moment. But yes, seems to be okay. But I never could tell with these injuries.
There's a Tyrese Andrews on the team sheet for St. Augustine. And it's not, it's just... It looks like he was scratched. I don't know if that means he's
not too sure.
It doesn't look like he's part of it.
Yeah. Well,
we apparently, Colin, we have some footage from the
Fatima St. Benedict's game,
which would have.
What's the score? What's the score, Brent? Come on.
We have to focus on this game, Colin.
Okay.
So only when there's a break in play here, we might, of course, give you your delight. Fatima.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know the score, Brent. That do forgive me. Here is Trinity is going up that right side. Look, this is Prince trying to send it across. Not a bad ball. As they go forward this time, St. Augustine with Koju. Does well. Gets past Burnett Mattis. As this is Hospitalis. Plays it in field, looking for Solozano. He is trying to play it outwards towards Batiste. It comes to Simon. Simon goes in field nicely with it. And looking to play it wide, but it's intercepted here by Diaz. And eventually, Hospitalis picks it up again, gets it to Batiste. Sends the cross in to looking for Solozano and Kojo. Misses all of them. And it goes out wide. This is Prince. Has to go back towards Burnett, gives it back to Prince. So the two of them now just playing among themselves, but they decide to go towards Bacchus. He goes wide to Barnwell. What is he going to do with it this time? Still holding on to it, trying to go wide, but well, luckily for him, it's picked up by Diaz, and they decide to go all the way back. Ignatius. Kroll. Bacchus, Kroll. That's a poor ball.
And unnecessary, really. Shouldn't be giving away the ball that cheaply. I think if it's one of probably a couple reasons why Trinity College East is trailing right now is that at times, Colin, they've been very irresponsible in possession. Whether it's a poor weighted pass, whether it's an errant pass, and it's certainly contributed into their stop-start attacking foray. Certainly when we've seen them at the beginning of the game, they look like a team that was on the cusp of scoring. Since then, they've really lost that threat. And you have to say, St. Augustine have taken over this fixture.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're certainly in control of things at the moment. And here is the throw. Sent towards Hospitalis, and it sends in field to Solozano. He tried to flick it, and not sure if he got a bit of a boot onto it, but at the end of the day, it went wide. So St. Augustine still holding on to that lead, however. And you have to think Solozano should have done better, at least get it on target. But here is Trinity East, who is with Bacchus. So here is Barnwell. Batiste getting there, and Simon sends it downfield. Solozano in chase. It went straight through to the keeper. Barnwell has gone on a run. Eventually, the loose ball sent infield. There's Abraham sending it down to Kajo. Kajo looking for Solozano. Who is he going to look for? Plays a good ball just to his left, but Kajo couldn't stop it, and it went all the way back to the goalkeeper. Still 1-0. The goal coming in minute 12 by Kajo. Beauty of a volley. Barnwell does well to keep it in. This is Diaz. Looking to go past Simon. Is confronted by 3 green shirts. Plays that ball infield to Plaza. And a foul. And it's going to be a free kick. Foul on Diaz.
Hit himself there in that collision with Simon, and they've really struggled to breach this St. Augustine rear guard. Maybe a little bit of a slip attached to that as well, on the path of Diaz, but he's seeking treatment. They have to find a way to get themselves back into this game, and as we've been told, Colin,
Mahaika Oval at Fatima St. Benedict's, and goalless at the moment.
It's such an important encounter of both teams. Looks like St. Benedict's there on the attack and at the Mahaika Oval. Individual brilliance that they have within their framework.
The thing about a game like this, Brent, like the game like St. Benedict's Fatima, everybody's very cautious. Both defenses must be very well organized, and it could be a very tight game. And I tell you what, Brent, I wouldn't be surprised if one goal decides it. But here we already have had a goal as the ball sent back in field by Plaza, goes to the far post, and eventually there is the shot, and it takes a deflection.
Yeah, credit to Maharaj there, the left back coming in and putting his body on the line for that instance.
Yeah, Bernard Massis was the right back coming forward, taking the shot, but it was well defended. So they have a right-sided corner, Trinity East. And it seems to be Marisho is going to take it. Not a bad corner. Headed away.
Maharaj again. It's well done.
The shot comes, and eventually that could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
But it goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick.
It looks like St. Augustine is trying to get themselves back into BB and Lazy.
Yeah, there's Trinity East had a couple of opportunities. No real, I wouldn't say clear cut, Brent, but they're certainly putting pressure on St. Augustine. This is Hospitalis being confronted by Barnwell, and Barnwell doing a little bit of pushing, and the referee immediately blows for a foul for St. Augustine. And some of the supporters here, you can see very pro St. Augustine, as this is a free kick taken by Cruikshank, but it's going to come right back because it's with Prince. Chips that ball forward. Nice looking ball for Marisho, but he can't control it. And it's picked up in the midfield by Abraham. Sent downfield to Kojo. Oh, the keeper was coming and nearly flew past the keeper with the back pass.
Very well. Because he had to stop in these conditions, Colin, and get that ball under control and then get it away.
Yeah.
Because Kojo was on Russian.
That's right. That's right, Brent. I don't think the defender realized he was that far out.
No, he didn't. He didn't look up, and when he eventually looked up, he was very close to him.
Yeah.
But give Pollard credit, he adjusted very, very quickly.
As you rightly said, Brent, he did 3 things there. He stopped it, controlled, and then he got it away.
Got it away.
All in the space of 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It was an excellent bit of keeping by him. But in the meantime, they have a left-sided corner. So they've started to put some pressure on this St. Augustine team, I would say, in the last 5 minutes or thereabouts. So here is Prince with the corner. Goes to the far post. Again, the heads go up. And it's cleared away by Maharaj. Kojo is going to come to try and challenge Bacchus. Bacchus plays it to Barnwell. He has to go back to goalkeeper Pollard. Gets it to Barnwell. Coming to put in the tackle is Batiste. He plays it well.
That's good by Trinity College.
Yep, to Prince. Prince are going to play it in field. Richardson is there. Heads it to Abraham. And Abraham plays that through ball to Batiste. Barnwell is in a race with him. Oh, he gives it away. This is Batiste. Oh, he has the shot. Wrong move, Brent. He had the shot. I thought he should have been looking to play it inside.
I thought he could have taken the ball in a bit more towards the goalkeeper. Instead, Batiste decided to shoot from way out.
That's a good take from Pollard as the cross ball came from Maharaj.
And we talked about these field conditions with Barneswell there in that little puddle of water that has formed in the field. That right there, Colin, I thought Baptiste could have drive in a bit more with the football and then try to make or execute something.
Correct. Well, here's Batiste. Or actually, this is not Batiste. There's Soluzano, who's come out wide here on the right.
That's not a bad ball.
Now it's going to go out, though. The only unfortunate thing. What a bad ball looking to play Marisho in.
Outside of the puddle of water that has settled on the right side of Trinity College's east 18-yard box, you would have to say, Colin, that the field has stood up quite well.
Oh, it has. It has. It has. And I tell you, the amount of
hurricane and store, but
no, I tell you,
think our viewers understand how
much
heavy it was.
Yeah, I understand. When I was making my way here, Brent, I came from Couva, and it was pouring on the highway. And when I got into the east, it was raining heavier than on the highway. Coming in from Couva, it was absolutely amazing. And I called Port of Spain. And they told me not a drop of rain in Port of Spain. Well, I don't know if it went that way after and Port of Spain got rain. But I tell you what, and I'm not joking, it was like a thunderstorm. Well, here is Trinity East. They're trying to create a storm of their own as they go forward. Ball is being played infield now. Of course, to that man who has come forward in Ignatius. But he goes right back now. Barnwell is wide. This is Barnwell. Sends it crossfield, headed away, and Marcel sends it back downfield. Kojo. And wasn't Kojo there, it was actually Batiste. And that's a long range, not a bad effort. And
I tell you what,
the follow-up from Marisho was not good. But that, again, the conditions, man, as that ball
came at him quickly.
Oh, yeah. It flew off the field here. When it hit the just in front of him, it actually skidded and went to him quicker than he anticipated. And give him credit. You know, Henry, in the end, he was diving to stop it from going inside. Well, suddenly all the action is taking place.
Man, you just thought the follow-up there by Xavier Maricham should have nestled into the back of the net, but he fluffed his lines as well. It didn't look like much when it left his feet, Colin, but once it hit the surface, it shot off. And give goalkeeper Therese Henry a lot of credit. Got his body behind it as we have another look at it here. Far out, look at that. Once it hits that, got to get his body behind it, Henry. And then the follow-up there by Marisham really should have hit the target minimum requirement. Instead, he fluffed his lines there.
Well, here is Bacchus. Diaz. Barnwell going up that left side. Sends it across.
That's a brilliant cross. Really is.
No one in there.
No one there to take it.
But Maharaj gives it away to Prince. No, he does well to regain possession. But it's Burnett. Ooh, that's a tough one. Strong challenge. He gets away with it. The referee said it's fair. He played the ball. And he's even got a throw out of it. So 1 goal to nil. There is the Trinity East bench. Of course, everybody there eager maybe in case their time comes to go onto the field. Look at that. Look at that water there. My word. Well, here is ball played all the way back to Pollard. Oh, Bacchus slips. Solozano running past him now. And a little bit of a nudge, but fairly, says the referee. Barnwell. To Diaz. Diaz comes in fielding with it. Looks to play it back to, but the loose ball picked up by Maricho. Has the shot, but deflected. Eventually cleared away by St. Augustine. We have just about a minute and a half left for the half to complete, plus added on time. And that's a foul. No, says the referee. Get up, he says to Hospitalis. Cruikshank going forward with it, twisting and turning and then playing it down the line on that left side to Hospitalis. So we have just about a minute left of this first half, and whatever added on time referee Gomez decides on, long ball to no one in particular, it's going to go out and it's going to be a goal kick for Trinity East. Brent, you gotta do captains. This is Bacchus. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Pollard. He sends it up that right side looking for Prince. This is Prince. Looking to take on his man, but 2 green shirts were around him at that time. Kroll sends it to... This is Ignatius now, after getting it from Burnett Mattis. Burnett Mattis plays the ball up that right side. Making the run is Emmerich. Plays a good ball in field. Could he take the shot? He has the shot, and that's a good save. The rebound, offside. Diaz was in an offside position, so it's going to be a free kick. Let's have a look. The shot comes there from Prince, and the keeper dive and save, but Diaz was in an offside position. We are in added on time. We expect 3 minutes of added on time. So this is Barnwell with the free kick. Long ball, searching ball, but it's going to go through to the keeper. Just an update on that game in Mahaika Oval. Apparently Fatima has just scored, and they lead St. Benedict's by 1 goal to nil. Long ball, but Barnwell picks it up. Solozano turns with it. Plays a good ball towards Batiste. Coming in between them was Bacchus. He did well. Plays it out, and it's going to be a throw for St. Augustine, the green machine. Solozano, but coming across again was Bacchus. Plays it out. It's going to be a throw for St. Augustine. Simon going all the way down to take the throw. Abraham trying to go inside with it, and it's cleared up field. Richardson is going to go all the way back to his goalkeeper Henry. Plays it towards Marcel. This is Abraham. I'm not too sure what he tried. I think he tried to play to the outside of his boot, trying to get Kajo going. And it went straight to goalkeeper Pollard, who sends it upfield. And the ball comes off the head of Marcel and goes all the way back to his keeper. We have played, what, just about coming up to the 3 minutes of this first half. As the referee has indicated, there was 3 minutes of added on time. We're just about coming up to having played those 3 minutes as Kajo plays it in field. This is a lovely run. He goes down. So it's going to be a free kick as Hospitalis is flawed. And St. Augustine have a free kick just at when the clock goes to 48, meaning that we've played the 3 minutes of added on time. So it means that once this free kick is taken, the referee could very well blow his whistle at the end of it. So here is the free kick. St. Augustine already leading by one goal to nil. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be Hospitalis? 1, 2, 3 players around the ball at the moment. Abraham is there. Hospitalis is there. Let's see. It looks like Hospitalis, not a good kick. It goes high over the bar. That's all the action will be in the first half. Certainly a really good, entertaining first half. Nice end-to-end action between the two teams. But at the end of it, the most important player was in the 12th minute when Kojo met a lovely cross from Batiste and he put it into the back of the net to give St. Augustine the lead. It stayed all the way through the half, and St. Augustine, they've come off here at halftime leading Trinity College East by 1 goal to nil. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Let's go down to Brent Pritchside. He's got the 2 captains with him.
Thank you very much, first half captain of Trinity College East. First half out there, difficult conditions. Your thoughts on the first half so far?
Yeah, though the conditions difficult, you know, we supposed to be able to be playing the ball a little better. You know, the first half wasn't bad. Just need to take our chances and we'll come with the victory.
Well, all the best in the second half. Thank you very much. And now I'm joined by St. Augustine captain. Up 1 goal to nil, not a bad half of football for you. Your assessment of the 45 minutes so far?
Well, it was definitely the result we wanted. Although we could have more intensity throughout the game. But yeah, great first half from our team.
Well done so far, and all the best in the second half. So far, it is 1 goal to nil to visitors St. Augustine Secondary, the Green Machine, against Trinity College East. When you come back, we'll have the second half stats and highlights.
This year's staging of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League has been nothing short of exciting. 6 teams drafted, 33 games played. The final awaits. On Sunday, the culmination of the biggest party in sport takes center stage at Providence Stadium in Guyana. Join us for the live coverage beginning at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. Unlock SportsMax. Get the app today.
The Spartan World Championship is now on your home of champions. The smashing series of races around the world gathers the best of the best. Historical races, outstanding landscapes, challenging courses, and the beautiful scenery of Abu Dhabi. It goes live Saturday, October 12, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. ECT on SportsMax 2, SportsMax Racing, and on the app. It's the Great La Liga Derby. Sevilla versus Real Betis, Sunday, October 6th at 12:30 p.m. in the Eastern Caribbean, 11:30 a.m. Jamaica time. Be a part of the game. Watch on the SportsMax app.
All right, the score here at Trinity College East in Trin City. St. Augustine 1 and Trinity College East 0 here with 2 fans and also 2 parents here with Ryan Henry, the father of the goalkeeper for St. Augustine Secondary School. I mean, how do you feel about the team?
Yeah, they're in good shape, good shape. We had little setbacks in the starting, but we catching stride now,
And as a father, I mean, seeing your son with that injury, what kind of feeling does that kind of bring out?
Well, it hurts because, remember, we had to deal with it after the game. So, but as with time and with the help of God, you know, these things go by.
But nevertheless, a proud father today.
Yes, of course.
All right, no goals, clean sheet thus far. Let's see how it goes, all right? On this side, though, not so lucky, Sean Bacchus. I know your son is on the field as well today, Mr. Bacchus. How do you feel about Trinity College East this season?
This season, they are playing a little less than I expected, but nonetheless, I am supporting them all the way.
All right, so what do you expect in the second half?
In the second half, I expect Trinity to come back at least 2-1 is what we're going to leave here this evening.
All right, what do you have to say to that, Mr. Henry?
Well, good luck.
Well, good luck. Brent Sancho and Colin Murray, they have the highlights. Let's take a look at what happened in the first half.
Well, referee Gomez was in charge of the action. And, of course, he got things going. And immediately it was Trinity East getting on the attack. And the shot coming, and the goalkeeper, he did so well because that ball came, it was not from Prince, it was a shot from Prince, but you have to say that he didn't really get hold of it, but the keeper did very well. And then a header. So at this point in time, it was all Trinity East. They were putting St. Augustine under pressure, and then all of a sudden, they got back into the game. St. Augustine, a chance there for Solozano as that ball came right back to him. He should have at least hit the target. And then going down the line was Batiste, and got the better of Barnwell, sent the cross in, and look at that for a finish. Absolutely perfection from Kojo. He met that cross beautifully. It was sent towards that far post. He came in with the right foot, and he tucked it into the far corner of the net. Goalkeeper had absolutely no chance. 1-0. Trinity College East, the goal scorer in minute 12, Kojo, but Trinity with St. Augustine, 1-0, and the goal scorer, Kojo. But Trinity East never said die, and they came back hard, trying for the equalizer. It was never to be. Diaz was the man having the shot, but they just couldn't get that equalizer. Let's have a look at the stats here of the first half. And look, 8 shots to 4, St. Augustine. out shooting Trinity East 8-4, four shots on target as opposed to 2 from Trinity East, 6 fouls to 4, no cards yet, 3 corners going the way of Trinity East, none so far. And look at the possession. Trinity East 52% possession to 48. And 8 runs in the box as opposed to 6. So you look at those stats, and you have to say that Trinity East are very much in the game.
Very much in the game indeed, and they are looking for that 2-1 according to Mr. Backus, a parent on the sidelines that we interviewed on the half. Let's talk about the game a little bit, guys.
Well, the game, of course, came to life from the minute go. When you looked at Trinity College East, they created 2 early chances. Probably they should have put into the back of the net. We were concerned about the conditions and what it would mean to both teams, but they adapted well. Give both teams credit. I saw both teams showed enough endeavor and enthusiasm to win a football game. But I think some quality lacked in both goal-scoring boxes, and that could be improved. But outside of that, it has been an entertaining game of football. Give St. Augustine credit, because the way they started to where they ended has certainly been chalk and cheese, because they were certainly the stronger team for most of the first half, and maybe they can argue that they possibly could have been 2 up.
Yeah, they had a couple chances, but I think it's been a little bit more even. Trinity East, they had some, as you rightly said, had a couple of early chances. They didn't put them away, and they were made to pay. And the goal coming from Senegal was a really brilliant goal, because what they're doing, they're playing Batiste wide, and they're playing Kajo. They're playing Kajo wide, and they're using the width of the field, and that's what I like about St. Augustine so far.
Yeah, I'm happy you mentioned the goal, and I know, Hans, you liked it as well. It's one of the few games that we've seen that we saw a string of passes, maybe 5 or 6 or so, a brilliant course there by Batiste, and what a finish by young Cujo. What I liked about it, and I mentioned that during the broadcast, is that he put it to a side of Pollard. It's very easy here when Batiste picked it up here. Look at this for a cross, pinpoint cross. He shrugged out, of course, Barneswell, who was there, but look at this for a finish. Excellent finish there. How many times we've seen strikers being in that situation, and just to punch it past the goalkeeper, they hit it at the goalkeeper, and of course that there, give Cujo credit. It was an excellent finish. Excellent finish.
And the cross, we keep talking about the cross as well. Pinpoint. For him to pick his head up, see Kajo making that run, and he literally put it right on his foot, just for him to pass it into the goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal.
Guys, for the second half, what can we expect? What needs to be changed?
One of the things that I think Trinity College East struggled with a bit is coming out of the back and getting the width that is necessary for them to attack. Several times they found the ball into the middle of the park here, but because their strikers are playing like this up the park, Colin, in this place, to of course switch the point of attack to a wide player. In 1 or 2 occasions they got it right. Barneswell did make the ground up and find himself here, but I think it didn't happen enough. It certainly didn't happen enough for them, because the width is there. They're playing quite narrow up front here, and if Barneswell could use this width that he's been given by St. Augustine, and not only when he gets there, when he have gotten there in those occasions, he did serve the ball quite well into the box. If he could utilize that a lot more, because it's open for him, it would be dangerous.
I just think, Brent, it's a lot of work for him and for Burnett Mattis to come up, and one of these guys need to make those runs.
Well, I do feel though, Colin, if he could, because it's an element of surprise run, and because St. Augustine is defending in numbers, there's so many numbers back, if he uses it, it will go well.
Well, Colin Murray, we have great news for you, my friend.
You've never had great news for me.
I mean, I have great news for you. Let's take a look at what's happening in South Trinidad. St. Benedict's and Fatima College, they are going at it. Let's take a look at what's happening down south.
Well, of course, St. Benedict's College, they're in yellow. Fatima College in their famous blue and yellow strips, yellow and black for St. Benedict's. It seems like the early going there was St. Benedict's down in Mahaika in Point Fortin. St. Fatima College, of course, losing to St. Anthony's College in their last fixture, 2 goals to win.
They would want to bounce back.
They would want to bounce back. And
Brent, he doesn't want to hear that. You know what he wants to hear? The 1-all draw. They were 1-0.
What is that?
Before,
what is that?
Now it's 1-all.
What is that?
We had good news for you.
What is that? I know Hans could never have good news for me. Hans never has good. So I knew something was wrong. But kudos to St. Benedict's. They got back into the game.
Yeah, but we talked about the importance of this fixture, and of course, both teams sit at the top of the table. St. Benedict's with a game in hand. You would think from a St. Benedict's perspective, it really is about avoiding defeat.
That's right.
As much as it's important to get 3 points, I think they would want to avoid defeat. And for Fatima College, this is a difficult fixture. They've had to go down to Point Fortin after a difficult defeat against St. Anthony's College, where I thought physically, and the coach mentioned it at the end of the game, Coach Charles, that they lost the physical battle. They come up against another physical team in St. Benedict's College. How well do they now, of course, adapt to this task that they have? So far, they're doing okay.
Yeah, you have to say that. I mean, traveling down to Mahika Oval to take on this fixture against a St. Benedict's team, who the coach would have been saying to them, guys, you all cannot afford to lose this match. For whatever you got to do, you cannot lose. So, you know, so far, so good. I mean, they obviously would want to win the game. But, you know, once Fatima avoids defeat,
as well,
I think it's important.
Well, guys, this is world-class stuff. 2 games and 1 Secondary Schools Football League 2024 Premiership Division here on SportsMax Live and in Trinidad and Tobago. Download the SportsMax app today. Stay up to date with all of these games and all of this action. The officials are making their way back on the pitch. The players are already on the pitch. When we come back, second half action. At the half, St. Augustine Secondary 1, Trinity College East 0.
Every moment leaves a mark. The time has come to continue making history. La Liga on your home of champions. Ningbo, one of China's wealthiest cities, welcomes 15 of the WTA's top 20 players in its first year as a WTA 500 tournament. Olympic gold medalist Jing Kengwing and Wimbledon champion Barbara Krejcikova are among the ladies set for hardcourt action in China. The newly renamed Ningbo Open runs from October 14 to 20. Watch live action on your home of champions, your sports destination. Get the SportsMax app now.
This year's staging of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League has been nothing short of exciting. 6 teams drafted, 33 games played. The final awaits. On Sunday, the culmination of the biggest party in sport takes center stage at Providence Stadium in Guyana. Join us for the live coverage beginning at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. ECT on SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket on the app. Unlock SportsMax. Get the app today.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Welcome back here to Trinity College East. We're just about getting ready for the start of second half action. Remember, the Trinity College East, they trail at home here to St. Augustine Secondary by 1-0 as that ball pumped forward. And Trinity East again starting here on the front foot. That's a strong challenge coming in, but fair enough, says the referee. And the ball played out to Burnett Mattis. This is Ignatius, Bacchus, Barnwell. So all the defenders just touching that ball as they're playing it forward to Diaz. Prince, Barnwell, Diaz. This is Prince. Barnwell going down that left side, as you said, Brent. He's making those runs. But here is Trinity's back in possession. Kroll. Getting it to Ignatius. He sends it down forward and comes right back up. It's being chased at the moment. Ignatius was chased there by Hospitalis. Barnwell's got to be careful. And sorry, that's Bacchus. Had to be very careful. He was twisted and turning with it. And then the goalkeeper had to clear his lines. And it's going to be a throw.
He probably needed to position himself a little bit better there, Bacchus. And if he had, he would have given himself the opportunity to turn out and play Barnwell. Instead, he found himself in all sorts of problems because he didn't have a good first touch, and he decided to try to protect the ball. Eventually, he cleared his lines.
Well, the good news is the ball had gone out of the ground, and some neighbors...
neighbors.
Yeah, neighbors retrieved it and sent it back. But here is Barnwell in possession. Getting it to Diaz, back to Barnwell. Looking to get Marichou. So here is the shot. That's a good attempt. Excellent attempt, and just as well a really good save.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good shot from Batiste. He cut inside Brent, had the shot, and the keeper was equal to it.
Well, he was first to this ball here, set himself up well and really struck it with a lot of intent, but give Pollard credit. Good touch here initially by Batiste, sets himself up with the second and wallops it. But give Pollard credit, got himself behind the football, and more importantly, his right and left hand behind it and pushed it away for a corner.
Well, here is the corner.
A bad corner.
Barnwell with it and gets it out to Prince, who clears his lines. Here is ball played all the way back from Maharaj.
Tell you what.
Eventually, Richardson chips it forward. Going up that right side was Marcel. This is Marcel looking to play it infield. The shot comes straight to the keeper. That wouldn't trouble him from Hospitalis. Burnett Mattis. Prince trying to help out. But Abraham.
It's a good tackle.
Nope, it's not a good tackle. It's a Brent Sancho tackle. And but the referee has called a foul, Brent. Unsurprisingly.
Well, you know, sometimes they get my tackles wrong, so.
Yes. Here is Trinity is going down that left side with that, the skipper, Plaza. But going away with it is his opposite number, Abraham. Oh! Well, I think the referee he hasn't given a card yet for the afternoon, Brent, but that was a tough tackle. He's going to have a word.
Maharaj,
he's going to have a word, yeah.
And I don't mind that, Colin. Just letting Maharaj know if probably have another one of those, you will see a card.
Yeah.
It was late. It's a good, strong run there by Abraham in the midfield. And eventually when Maharaj made the tackle,
no, it's Burnett Mattis, actually. The man making that tackle.
Apologize, Mattis making the tackle. I tell you what.
Here's a chance. Nope, it's cleared away. Prince. And he is fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Trinity East. Prince sends it downfield, headed by Maharaj. Comes right back. And Trinity is finally coming away with it, sends the ball downfield, headed away. This is Marcel. That's a good ball, but it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. Not a bad effort. He was trying to get Solozano going. Marcel was just overhit. So it's going to be a goal kick. And understand that at half-time in the game, another very important game, Sawon North and Arima. Sawon North and Arima North, it's 1-1 at the moment. So 1-1 with Fatima St. Benedict's and 1-1 with Arima North and Sawon North. Who's out? It's going to be a throw for Trinity East. Burnett Mattis is going to take it. Gets it to Prince. Have to go all the way back to Ignatius. Krul. Prince.
That's better.
Allowing it to run. Being confronted by Abraham though, and Abraham comes away with it.
Yeah, he's done well in the midfield, Abraham.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
Yeah, he's worked very hard in there.
Kajo winning the header, getting it on towards Solozano. But it's won back by Trinity East as they come away with it through Diaz. He goes all the way back towards Bacchus. This is Barnwell.
Attack.
Crew. Oh, it's six in the water. Trouble here. This is Hospitales, so he pushed it a little too far ahead of him. Thought it should have taken just one touch, Brent, and hit. But he was trying to get as close as possible. And here's that cross ball again, but headed away. But Solozano. Bacchus wins it. So Kroll comes away with it.
He's got to deal with it.
Yep. That was Simon, and but he gives it away as Trinity's through Prince. Twisting, turning with it, being confronted by 2-3.
Tell you what.
Getting a little scrappy, Brent. The pass is not, they're not putting passes together, either team, and they're giving up possession too easily. They've got to settle down again. I think both coaches should say to them, listen, just settle a little bit, take your time, get the passes on target. But let's see, Kajo, the man who scored the goal, looking to see which foot to hit that with, and eventually hit it with none. And the ball is going to go all the way through to keeper Pollard. Got to be careful. There's a little area around there, Brent, that the water is staying, that the ball is not coming through. It's not running. It's just sticking in a little pool of water.
Yeah, this is all well and good, but I think if they can do this, Colin, probably 5 or so to 10 yards higher up the park. Because if you're looking at the shape for Trinity College, it just seems to be very, very far apart in the different departments. And because of that, they're just not connected in the way they probably would like to.
Well, here's
well and good, but
Prince, and Prince has come really deep, Brent,
that's
as well.
Because they're trying to build up the play too deep for my liking. Maybe if the back four can go maybe 5 or 10 yards higher up and do that sort of building, the likes of Prince, etc., would get the ball in more into their attacking turn, and that's where you really want them to have it.
Yeah, I thought in the first half he was much more in an attacking position, but here they're going down that right side. That's a very good tackle in the end, coming from Maharaj. So Burnett Mattis with the throw. Oh, that's a good turn. And sends it across, but it goes outside.
Yeah, he would be disappointed with that cross.
Excellent turn by Emmerich. But not sure what he was trying to do, if he was looking to go first post or it just was not a good cross.
Yeah, it just looked like
he
looked like his body shape was not correct at all, and because of that, the cross wasn't good.
Well, here's Maharaj, and coming back to put in the tackle is Emmerich. Emmerich doing a good job. Going all the way back to Ignatius.
This is better. This is a lot better.
Prince.
Pockets is where Prince has to be. It's a bad pass, but I like where he's picking up his positions, Colin. He really has to find a way to play in those little small pockets and dictate
and create something.
Yeah. The pass wasn't good, but I would applaud the fact that he's starting to play in those little pockets. I think him, and of course Plaza as well. They need to find themselves into those pockets, because that's where you influence the play.
Well, here is Bacchus to his central defensive partner.
Again, it's got to turn there, Colin.
Yeah,
it's got to turn.
So they come all the way back to Kroll. This is Bacchus. It's a good ball wide to Barnwell, who's gone in a little bit of an advanced position, but can't keep it in.
Yeah, he's got to do better there. He's got to retain possession, and if not, recycle the ball again. As we see some of our neighbors, your neighbors, Colin.
Well, I'm not sure mine now. I used to live here many years ago.
I'm sure it didn't look the way it looks now.
No, it certainly doesn't. You're very right about that. And of course, there's the golf course.
I don't want to ask you if it's appreciated or depreciated since you left.
I think everything is what do you mean? You mean they appreciate me as a neighbor? Is that what you're trying to say?
Appreciate in terms of the neighborhood.
It's a good tackle again by Burnett Mattis. And it's going to be a throw for St. Augustine. Maharaj has gone up to take the throw. It's been a really tough game. There's good tackle from the right back as Hospitalis was trying to go around him. That's a foul. Free kick for Trinity East. And Plaza sends an early ball, but hit a little too straight, and the goalkeeper comes and gets it easily. Well, here comes St. Augustine. Long ball, not a bad idea. And the header coming from Hospitalis. Interesting, I thought he might have been looking to take that down and probably either shoot or send it back across the face of goal. Went for the header. Did well, but of course, from that distance, you're not going to beat the keeper with a header. So here is Prince. Ball going back towards Ignatius. This is Cruel. He's come right back on top of his central defense. Goes wide towards Bacchus. He gets it to Barnwell.
It's a good run.
Yep. He's got Diaz wide. This is Diaz. Gets it back to Barnwell.
He's done really well. That's a good run, Colin.
Lovely run. Has the shot. And he still has possession. Sends it across. The keeper punches. It goes to Batiste. And he clears his lines. Well, Batiste eases some pressure because Barnwell, I think you made the point at halftime, Brent. Barnwell's got to be coming forward more.
Yeah, because he is that outlet. He is the width that they're looking for. And when they're recycling the ball like they are here, he's the man who has to get on it. Like he has to know. Bacchus needs to identify that they had an overload on that side and he should have given it to him.
Well, this is Ignatius.
Again, look at this, Colin. Once it rotates to the next side, this is where you got to put it out to Barnwell.
Plaza playing it back to Ignatius. So they're keeping possession at the back. Yeah. But they're not making much movements forward. So they're knocking it around, and St. Augustine basically saying, well,
this is the way.
This is not bad from Burnett Mattis. He's another one. So both Mattis, Burnett Mattis and Barnwell have now started to push up a lot more.
Yeah. And that's where they're going to get their joy and their width.
Yes, look at some of the...
That's a massive clash.
East Mukarapo and St. Mary's goalless at the moment.
So
Presentation.
Yep. Not surprised there. 3 goals up against Speyside. San Juan North and Arima North secondary.
We did say 1-all.
1-all, still at 1-all.
Another good result here. QRC leading
in Tobago.
Yeah, in Tobago. That's a very good result. St. Anthony's 0, Miracle Ministries 0.
That's a surprise.
Well, that's a shocker.
And St. Benedict's, as we know, 1-1 with Fatima. And as we know here, Trinity College is so far up.
Well,
can they turn the tide?
Well, this is Batiste. He got lucky with the rebound. Still in possession. Batiste. This Hospitalis was trying to be a little cheeky. And Prince came away with it. Sends it downfield. Ball goes out of play. Let's see the referee from Abraham. Is it? No, it's a throw for Abraham. Gets it to Hospitalis. He's pushed it too far ahead of him. Free kick. Cruel. He's gone much. He's all seems as if he's gone in. It appears to me, Brent.
That's
yeah,
better.
Here is going down that left side. It's Trinity East, and I'm going to come back to a point I want to make because they cut inside with it, and that's a good tackle. Goes to Barnwell. Ball played towards Plaza. Eventually cleared back upfield. It's going to come right back though. Well,
it's got to control it.
Control was poor. And this is Batiste. Looking to play it through, not a bad idea, but it was intercepted by Kroll. I get the impression, Brent, that they're playing with 3 men in the middle now. Kroll, Bacchus and Ignatius, and they've given Barnwell and Burnett Mattis leeway to go forward.
Well, certainly I'm looking at the position in there.
And if you look at Kroll, he's on top of the 2 central defenders, as if it's 3 of them, you know, taking defensive duties in the middle. But here's Prince. He's looking for some support. Gets backward support from Plaza. The heads go up. Eventually the ball is picked up there by Hospitalis. He plays it nicely out wide to Batiste. This is Abraham. He runs straight into Burnett Mattis.
He's got to keep possession, Colin. They've defended for the last couple of moments there. That's where you just have to retain the ball a little bit and get some respite. But here they come defending again, Colin.
Yeah, well, here is
that's a handball.
Well, the referee hasn't spotted it, neither has the assistant. So big battle here now for possession. Prince, does he eventually get possession? No, it's cleared up field. But the shot comes, not a bad shot. That was Kroll. He came forward. He had the shot. What a shot. What a save again. This man has done extremely well in the goal for St. Augustine. Tyrese Henry, he was diving to his left. He plucked it out of the V.
Well, Dexter Kroll there lined up an absolute scorcher of a shot. Tyrese Henry ever better in palming that away. Easily a clip for our producers.
Oh, for sure.
Some of the saves of the season. Hint, hint.
He hit it beautifully. And the Kroll, and there was Tyrese Henry diving full length his left and was just over his head, and he pushed it away. Excellent save in the end.
What I like about this save, Colin, that he needed to make a couple steps to his left before he dived.
That's right.
And it wasn't just as simple as him leaving his feet and springing across. I just think, and I'm looking at the St. Augustine body language, players' body language, Colin, and I'm wondering if fatigue is starting to play a part. It's been very heavy, the conditions here.
Oh, for sure.
And you just wonder if they started to feel the effects of it.
Trinity's, I must admit, you're looking at Trinity's, they've upped the tempo, in the second half, and they're taking the game to St. Augustine. What they've got to be careful is that they don't get caught in the counter, because, for example, they're coming forward now, St. Augustine, and just that ball was aimed for Batiste and just didn't reach him.
Yeah, again.
So that is Ryan Henry. He must be very proud of his son, Tyrese Henry in goal.
Yeah. He's talked a good game about his son, and he's backed it up so far.
Well, it's they're looking to come forward again with it. Diaz.
That's a good touch. Can he finish? That's a great tackle.
That's a real good tackle, but the referee, I think he's
it back.
He's calling back the right foul.
Yeah, which is the right call.
Foul against Plaza. And so he's going to give the free kick.
You have to give Trinity College East a lot of credit, Colin. As we have another look at it here, it's infringement there.
But look at that tackle coming in against. Let's see
what you want to see from your defenders.
Marisho, yeah. But they have a free kick, Brent, in a pretty dangerous position.
I was about to say, yellow card there was just branded. I'm not sure who it was for. Maybe for the protagonist.
Not sure.
Could possibly be Cruikshank or Hospitalis. I'm not sure, but this is in a dangerous position. They've got a play on the line. Interestingly, St. Augustine. I haven't seen this in a while. This could be trouble, because if players from Trinity College are aware to that, they could advance themselves a little bit further.
Oh, that's not a great kick from Prince.
If they had analyzed that situation a little bit differently, they would have pushed more players into the box, and they would have obviously tried to get an easier opportunity and goal. Instead, he tried to shoot from distance. Haven't seen that in some time, Colin, in terms of two players
I haven't seen
on
it,
the post.
Well, their substitution is being made for St. Augustine. And it seems the man coming off, let's see, it looks to be Solozano that's come off. And we'll tell you who's gone on in a minute for Solozano. Seems a like-for-like change because the man going on is Duen, Rivalio Duen. So Duen is on, and he's gone up front. There he is trying to get possession of Plaza. Eventually, Abraham, he is fouled.
He's been everywhere.
Oh, he's been terrific. So he is brought down. We see a yellow card is going to be brandished. Yes, and the yellow card is given to Kroll, Dexter Kroll. So he goes in the book, the referee's bad books. Kroll, because Abraham, I tell you what, it was a necessary foul, Brett. Abraham was away. And let's have a look. Look, yeah. Abraham, he gone. He said goodbye. Yeah, and he was going.
He was going. He was advancing up the pitch. And again, his tenacity, just his desire to win that football and always be first, what got him there. He has certainly been a standout in the middle of the park for St. Augustine today.
Well, here is the free kick, but too close to the keeper. And Pollard, who holds on to it, bowls it out onto that left side. And as usual, Barnwell is on his way.
This is better from Barnwell.
Oh, he's pushed it too far ahead of him.
Yeah. Just needed to have a bit more control with that run.
It's a good ball. But here comes St. Augustine through Hospitalis. Looking to play it inside.
Yeah, it's kind of better option out wide.
Yeah, Batiste was free as a bird wide on the left. He looked to play it inside. So there is the confirmation of the substitution. Duen on for Solozano. And confirmation of the yellow card going to Dexter Kroll. As coming away with it now for St. Augustine is Cruikshank. Plays it upfield, and it's going to be a throw for Trinity East. That's about 68.5 minutes gone. Still, St. Augustine, they lead by that one goal. One goal lead here. As we have a cooling break now, and still surprised it's cool enough. But
for you it is. I don't think for those guys.
I'm not running 90 minutes, you know, Brent.
No, they've playing at a very high.
Let's cross over to Mahaika Oval, Brent, and see what's happening.
Well, we haven't reports that the game is still at 1 apiece between St. Benedict's
and Fatima.
And Fatima College.
Okay, well, they're not
pivotal encounter as it relates to the top of the table. Yep. It must be stated there's still a lot of football to be played.
Oh, for sure.
And despite we've highlighted this game,
I think presentation would be happy for a draw. You know,
yes.
they would want that game to draw presently, and Naparima, even Arima North, but they are being held by Samoa North at the moment. You look at Arima North, Brent. They've drawn 5 of their 7 games. Here is the game between Fatima and St. Benedict's, and Fatima on the charge, but it's still 1-1.
Yeah,
between those two. The game being played at the Mahaika Sporting Complex,
and it's certainly a game that has its importance, and of their players on both sides that are match winners.
Looks like end-to-end action as well,
and have done well for their school. I think it's so important for Fatima College to bounce back from that defeat against
sure.
Anthony's College. Obviously, a result that they probably didn't think coming into that fixture was possible.
Well, we're back here at the Trinity College East ground, and it's a throw for the home team. Maharaj gives it away to Prince.
He's got to deal with it, Batiste.
Yep. Well, here comes Plaza.
That's a bad idea. Tell you what, that's a great interception.
But here goes Abraham.
Again,
Still Abraham chips that ball forward. That's a good ball. And let's see. Man in possession there, twisting and turning with it.
Looks like he's in offside position.
Was Kajo.
Yeah, substitute.
And yes, the substitute, Dwayne.
Yeah, just looked like he straight into an offside position. Every time Abraham picks that ball up in the middle of the park, he has one thing in mind.
That's right.
And that's to charge up the park with the ball at his park as we look at the possession there.
And I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they've dominated,
the second half, haven't they?
Yeah.
And the pass completion, even in pass completion, 71 to 54. So they've dominated. They just...
But they haven't created it.
I was about to say that. They haven't really created the clear-cut chances. And credit to the St. Augustine defense. They've been, I think they've been pretty solid.
I still think, though, Colin, when you look at the numbers that Trinity College is attacking with, I think they need to start pushing more numbers forward. I'm still seeing 4 or 5 players. I'm still seeing 4 or 5 players behind the football. Maybe need to get Barnwell up higher up the park, Corral higher up the park, and maybe in line with the ball. Because there's no one there in a green shirt behind. Just throw numbers forward.
Yeah, you're right. Well, here is Ignatius. Oh, that's too close to the keeper.
Yeah. And they should stay up here and continue trying to pin them back here. They're dropping off. I would stay up and say not much of an outlet here. This is too easy for my liking, from a Trinity College East perspective. Way too easy.
Well, here comes Trinity East again as they regain possession. Plaza towards Prince. He goes back to Kroll. Goes wide.
Have another shot.
But eventually it's intercepted by the substitute, Dwayne, and he's fouled. And it's going to be a free kick for Trinity, for St. Augustine, sorry. As they still lead by 1-0. The goal coming as early as the 12th minute by Kajo, Shumba Kajo.
It's a bit disappointed. Coach Dwayne Davis.
Yeah, does, doesn't he? Well, here's the ball. The heads go up. Eventually headed away. This is Plaza. Getting it back in field to Kroll.
That's a poor pass.
Barnwell was standing right there.
Yeah.
Where was he? What was he thinking? The Bacchus. Well,
he had Barnwell and he also had Diaz, who came in inverted in an inverted place. And we're hearing reports that there's a penalty kick.
What you hearing, Brent?
Listen, Benedict, you may want to block your ears or your eyes.
Let me see it. Let me have a look, Brent. Let's have a look at this penalty kick for St. Benedict's. To make it 2-1 for St. Benedict's.
How crucial a kick this is here.
I tell you.
Certainly could provide some sort of direction as to how the table will be at the end of play today.
He's taking his time. The referee has gone up to say put it in the correct spot. Looks like Hamill Smith in the goal for Fatima.
Yeah, he is in goal. Can he make that save?
O'Brien.
All important save for Fatima College.
Well, here we go. It's in the back. What's a good penalty? Excellent penalty.
Top penalty there.
And St. Benedict's, you're hearing the drums. They take the lead, 2-1.
Yeah. How important that penalty will be for
St. Benedict's.
St. Benedict's.
Wow.
Top of the table clash there. All to play for, 2-1. St. Benedict's now taking the lead. That means they would leapfrog Fatima.
Yep. And with a game in hand.
With a game in hand as well.
So, see, St. Augustine looking to make a substitution. We just got about 14.5 minutes left. Still, Trinity is trailing by that goal scored in the 12th minute. Really a good goal by Kojo. But they're looking to make a substitution, and that will come probably after the corner. Looks to be Dante Gordon, the man coming on, and we'll tell you who he comes on for. But first, we have a corner to deal with. Trinity East will have to deal with this. Headed out. but still under some pressure. Ball played wide towards Maharaj. So it seems that Gordon is going to come on for Batiste, but we'll give you confirmation of that shortly. As ball played downfield, it's... There goes Simon. Chips it in. Again, not a great header. And eventually the ball is picked up by goalkeeper Pollard. He bowls it out. Kroll has some space in front of him.
That's better.
Sends a nice long ball. The keeper is going to come. Does well.
And that's better by Kroll. I prefer he plays forward. Several times he's found himself in that position and he goes either square or backwards. And it obviously stifles the momentum for Trinity College East. That's positive in him playing forward.
Well, Simon playing that ball right across the field, and unfortunately Kajo couldn't control it. And we see the referee is now going to allow the substitution to take place. So Gordon is going to come on for Batiste. And you can hear the bench saying to Batiste to take your time. So he started to run off the field and then he started to walk. But unfortunately he walked towards the referee, who said, hey, you need to just jog off the field first, please. So there is the substitution taking place. Here he is, Batiste, and here comes Gordon.
Confirmation of that substitute. Batiste and Gordon. Here's some scores as well. Colin, coming to us.
Give them to me. Give them to me, Brent.
St. Anthony's College won.
Ah, they finally scored against Miracle Ministries.
Yeah, they have.
That's shocking.
Okarapo is 0-0 with
St. Mary's.
It's St. Mary's.
That's interesting. I tell you what, you know, you really wonder that St. Anthony's, is it complacency going to Miracle Ministries and just putting one against them, or is it a better defensive display from Miracle Ministries, maybe getting better organized at the back? You never know.
Yeah, definitely never know.
Well, here is Trinity East looking to come forward with it again. Plaza, he couldn't control it. And there was Maricho, and the long shot comes, but Pollard getting his body right behind it. Bowls it out towards, or underarms it out, I should say, to Bacchus.
He's just got to drive more with the ball. He's trying to play a 60-yard pass, 60, 70-yard pass, but he actually should be making a 30, 40-yard pass if he drives up a bit.
Well, that's what I was about to say, that, Brent, that suddenly they're starting to play all these long balls. Yeah. And once you do that, you know, as a defender, you're happy. Because once you could get in position, you can deal with it. It's when the ball starts, you're making diagonal runs and the ball starts to be played on the ground to your left and to your right. That's when you get problems.
Yeah, and then when as a centre-half, when you drive with the ball, you start to commit players. And that's what you want. Once you commit players, you obviously then have the opportunity to pass it into your player who has one less player to deal with. You haven't really seen that. And I think when you start peeling this game apart from a Trinity College East perspective, those are the little things I think they have struggled a bit with.
Here is Marcel, but he couldn't control it. And Plaza is fouled.
Yeah, he's going to be booked. It's a couple of times now that he's tried to do it.
That's Abraham. Abraham.
I'm not sure he's the right person to book, because
I think he was grabbing the ball and
delay of play.
Yeah, because he was trying to grab the ball. Plaza wanted to take the kick quickly, and he grabbed the ball. We are in the final 10 minutes. Can Trinity East get into this game?
That's a poor cross again. How many times we've seen Trinity College East in those sorts of situations, Colin, and of course not able to make the right pass. Well, when you look back at it, I know we still have at least 20 minutes plus. There's confirmation of the yellow card. You just think some of those little mistakes and of course shortcomings by Trinity College is why the game has stayed at 1-0 so far.
Well, here comes St. Augustine again. as Hospitalis, but he's brought down.
He's lucky if he's going to get booked.
So it's very interesting at the moment. Let's have a look at the SportsMax moment as that ball was played forward. And then Kroll has a shot. What a save. What a brilliant save, because Kroll hit it nicely. And the keeper had to go to his left. And what was nice about it, Tyrese Henry, he pushed it out with the right hand. But here's Kroll. Plays a good ball, wide. As this is Diaz coming in field with it.
Abraham again.
And that's a good bit of work from Abraham.
I tell you what, he's gonna have to be carried home, Abraham, after the game.
I hope he doesn't come to you, Brent, asking for a drop.
I'd like to see if we had the opportunity to get pro zone. I'd like to see the kilometers that he's covered today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the amount of high intensity sprints, etc. Because I tell you what, he has covered a lot of ground. I'm not surprised. I'm looking at him now, and he's pulling up a bit.
Yeah, he's done more than a shift. Well, keep up with the SSFL on the SportsMax app. Download it from the App Store or Google Play to catch all the action and updates from the league wherever you are, whenever you want. So keep up with that SSFL. Keep up with the SSFL on that SportsMax app, and you can download it from the App Store or the Google Play, and you can catch all the action. So we have 2 substitutions. Job and Lopez are making their way on. So the man off is Emrith, and Diaz is also off. So Job and Lopez are the players on. This is Prince. He's looking wide on his left, but there was nobody to his side. He had to go back to Barnwell. The substitute who's come on there, Lopez, is playing that ball wide.
He's done well, Prince.
Here's Prince again. He goes past his man. Can he get across it? It's gone out of play.
Just maybe could have crossed it a bit earlier instead of taking the extra man on. I thought when he eluded the substitute, he would have crossed it in.
Both the substitutes, Job for Emrith and Lopez for Diaz. Those are the 2 confirmation of the substitutions. As talking about, that's a good ball played just to...
Excess offside.
Yeah. Yep, offside.
Yeah, he just strayed a bit, Cujo. And he was looking right across the line. In fact, he wasn't looking, because if he was looking, he would have stayed on side.
Yeah, but Gordon did well. He cut inside with it. But unfortunately, the run was made too early.
Goalkeeper is down again.
Yep. Goalkeeper Henry.
I think from St. Augustine's sake, they would hope he is better, because he's the reason why it's still 1-0.
You're not seeing any goalkeeper uniform on the bench as well,
Well, it's
right?
not just that. I think the mere fact that he's pulled off a couple game-saving...
Yeah, he has. Yeah, give him credit. Is he
saves so far.
Is he cramping up, Brent?
It looks like he has struggled with that same leg since the first half. His dad looks very concerned.
What a comment. I like one of the comments. He said, well, he's all the injuries is here. We've got to look at him when he gets home. That didn't sound too happy. He didn't sound too happy about that. He might be going into the drugstore before he reaches home.
Yeah. Of course, the fans have been well entertained.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a good game, actually. Yeah. It's been nice end-to-end stuff.
Yeah,
I think, and give them credit, because the conditions, and we kept talking about the conditions here at the Trinity College East Ground, it's not been easy. And there is his dad again in picture. He's got a smile, half a smile. So he seems to be all right.
He doesn't have a smile?
No.
That's Coach Davis.
Yeah.
Very disappointed that his team is still down. And
would you think, Brent, he would think that they're unlucky to be 1 down?
No, I think it's a really a lot of it is down to their own doing. I think that just the little margins in a football match that you have to be good in, that they haven't been good enough in.
Yeah.
And whether it's an errant pass, whether it's a poor decision, whether it's a poor tackle or poor challenge, they've had those sorts of situations throughout the game, and has really led them to where they are as well.
Well, we're back at Fatima St. Benedict's again.
Yes,
having a little look.
And it's really a situation where Fatima have to find somewhere in their locker to get back into this one, because I can't see them losing 2 games on the trot and still be considered, of course, one of the teams to walk away with the title.
Well, they've got to hope other results come and help them. But this game, well, I think they started about 20 minutes after our game, Brent, so that they still got a lot of time left.
Well, as it stands right now, of course, St. Benedict's would jump to 16 points as we see two of your neighbours.
2 of the neighbours have come out to have a look.
They're out there. I'm sure they're using the app.
Yeah.
And either that or they're using the goal cam, one of the two.
Oh, well.
I wonder which one. We might see a goal cam from this game next week, Colin.
Well.
And they may
be
asking for their prize. That's a poor pass.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if our producer would want to give anything away, but here we go as St. Augustine coming forward again through Hospitalis, trying to do a little too much, and he loses out. Dangerous play there by Prince, but he came away with it. That's Burnett Mattis and not Prince. My apologies. And this is the substitute, Lopez.
He's got to play forward there.
Crow, the ball played, a long ball from Ignatius.
And this is a challenge they've had. And that's the margins I'm talking about, Colin. When it's won the ball, they have to play forward. It's going back, and then they still end up playing a long pass forward.
Hospitalis plays that ball to his right.
Turn and play forward.
Long ball again, lovely ball. Barnwell is on the run.
Yeah, that's a foul.
It's going to be a free kick.
And that's what happens when you play forward and you commit bodies and you get runners into areas. It really gives you that opportunity once you get into those situations.
So we've just got about a minute and a half left here, and we understand there's about 5 minutes of added on time. But let's have a look at the score updates in the other games. Yeah, still goalless with St. Mary's. That's interesting.
They really need points because they're on 6 points and St. Mary's are on 7 points.
Presentation, they've gone 5 up against Speyside.
That would push them level on points with Fatima College if that stays. San Juan North and Arima.
1-1.
1-1. Signal have got one back against Queen's College.
Still leading.
St. Anthony's have got that all-important goal.
Well, I think they will come away
that's a wrong score.
They will come away saying the most important thing in that scoreline is the 3 points if they get it. But Trinity is looking to make another substitution.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for it. I mean, it's at the 89th minute.
Yeah, we're in the final minute. There is, as I said, about 5 minutes of added on time. Or not confirmed as yet. Here is the free kick.
Yeah, the ball's clipped in there and ahead of there by Corral. Just couldn't guide it on target. It didn't need the kind of purchase that he made on it. Probably needed just to glance it into the net. Instead, he's put it there. That's a poor control.
Well, this is Corral, but
that's a poor giveaway.
It's Gordon. Gets it to Hospitalis.
Could be dangerous.
Still Hospitalis.
He's going to have a shot.
The shot comes, dropping just in front of the keeper. Not much power in it coming from Kojo, the goal scorer. And even though it was dropping in front of the keeper, he was well behind it. This is Corral. Goes wide, trying to get it wide, but intercepted by Simon. Here comes St. Augustine again. Hospitalis. And it goes all the way back to the keeper. So, we've played the 90 minutes. And we are in the 5 minutes of added on time. Is it enough for Trinity College to get back into this game? Well, man of the match. Brent, who are your contenders? Tyrese Henry?
I think he will have to go with the goal scorer if it remains at 1-0.
Kojo?
I think Abraham has had an outstanding game in the middle of the park. Yep. And over the ball now, the number 7 for St. Augustine. But confirmation there of that substitute. Issue for Gill. Gill for Marichu, but it's difficult to shift away from the man that has possibly gotten all 3 points.
Yeah. I like the look of Henry, but you know, he made a couple of very good saves. But you're right. You know, I want to oppose you, Brent. Here's Gill playing that ball forward, getting back possession. Prince.
That's not a bad ball. He's got to deal with it. I tell you what.
He just needed a little touch on that, didn't he? A slight touch, just deflecting it away from the keeper. Would have, but here's a shot from Prince.
I think they're doing everything in their power to give them a chance to get a 1-1 scoreline.
Yeah, they just can't get it away. Eventually, it's sent upfield. Kroll is there. He's worked hard for Trinity East.
Yeah.
He's pushed it too far, but he still gets possession. Going forward there with it was Marcel, and eventually they get it away.
Tell you what, it is as cool as you like defending as you would see in this league.
And get it as far up the field as possible.
He takes it on his chest and coolly makes a pirouette turn in the middle of the park, the right back.
I like that,
pirouette turn.
Lovely. I like it. I like it. You're getting better. You're getting better with age.
That's from ballet school, my friend.
Oh my! I didn't know you did ballet as well.
No, I know people that do ballet.
Here's the ball going down that left side.
To deliver across.
And they get out.
Yeah, it's taking too long.
He waited too long. Yeah.
Here comes that man again.
Abraham.
That's a tough pass.
Yep, it's going to be picked up by Kajo, the man who scored the goal. Here goes Kajo, going up that left side, plays it inside. Not a great ball to Abraham. Tell you, I would have liked that ball to have gone to Abraham to see what he would have done. Ball played forward. Here is Prince playing it through. Out comes the goalie. Another very, very good save. Excellent save.
It's a tough call between goalkeeper Henry.
I tell you what, Brent, even that last minute there, Brent, I am leaning on the side of Therese Henry.
Well, I'm easily
Don't be easily persuaded, but I think he's...
I wouldn't say persuaded, but swayed.
I think he's done enough. He's done enough to protect St. Augustine's lead, because when the defense was breached, he was there. And let's see, this is Kajo, he's offside. Yep, yeah. He is. He had made that run a little too early. We've played 3 minutes of the 5 minutes. In the meantime, Hospitalis is down. And so it's going to be a free kick, but in the meantime, Hospitalis is going to get some treatment. Yeah, I am leaning on Therese Henry's side. I think he's done enough. He's made about four or five very good saves. So I will be leaning on him as man of the match.
As I said, I'm easily guided by you.
Well, you know, if James Saunders is here, you know, he would tell you from minute one, the goalkeeper, the goalkeeper, even if he didn't make a save. Well, we see Hospitalis. He is the skipper and he's getting some treatment.
Some eager faces there. This would be a massive result for St. Augustine.
Oh, it would be. It would take them up to what, Brent?
It'd take them in 7 points above Trinity College's, who on 6 points. And depending on what happens with the St. Mary's College game,
it can be level in points?
It'll be level in points with St. Mary's. If, of course, it stays at 0-0, as it currently is, I believe, then they would nestle into possibly 11th place.
But in terms of matches played, I think they've got a match in hand as well, don't they, St. Augustine?
Well, they've got a couple matches in hand.
Okay.
It looks like 2 matches in hand. Outside of Speyside, they are second as it relates to match in hand. So, and St. Augustine and St. Anthony's would have played 6 matches, while most of the league would have played 7 and 8.
So, yeah, so you're right. It's a massive result if it stays like this, if Trinity's, and even if they do come out with a point, it still would be a decent result for them, St. Augustine, coming here to Trinity East. having been beaten as well in their last encounter by St. Mary's by 2-0. This is really a very, very good result, as Hospitalis is being stretchered off. And the player going on to replace him is there is the confirmation of substitution. Jocelyn for Hospitalis.
Abraham again.
I like him as well.
Yeah, he's been good.
Oh, that's a foul. So
we're hearing that St. Benedict's have gone up.
Have you heard that?
By another goal? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I know you wouldn't hear it, but I'm hearing it louder.
Well, that's good. Well done to St. Benedict's, because they've come from a goal down.
Yeah, they have. And it's now 3-1.
Excellent result for them.
Yeah, and I'm thinking back, Colin, I can't remember over the last 2 to 3 seasons when Fatima College have lost 2 games on the trot.
Yeah. Well, here,
testament to where that program has gone on. This could be dangerous. It's a good ball. That's a poor take.
Yeah.
Well defended, I tell you.
Oh,
it's well defended. I tell you what, Colin. I don't know how he was able to stick that foot out, but
well, that's a foul.
As it relates to defending, I don't think you will see a better block like that. And I may even throw in the Premiership and La Liga this weekend.
Oh, my word.
I'd love to see a replay of that, because he was stumbling and falling on himself, Maharaj, and somehow he was able to stick the leg out. Give the man credit.
Yeah, it was really a tremendous block from him, and it has resulted in a free kick, which has been quickly taken. So I think, well, we've been playing just about 2.5 minutes past the 5 minutes of added on time, and I think a lot had to do with the injury to Hospitalis. So I would expect the referee may just give another 30 seconds or so and then blow the whistle. But here is Simon with the throw. Gordon looking to get it to Abraham. Kajo has the shot. Oh, the keeper nearly, he's going to go long, no doubt. Could be the last attack for Trinity. Is not cleared. Desperation time here now. Gill. That's Simon. That's another very good tackle. Barnwell. It's end-to-end stuff now. Barnwell trying to go down that left side. Here goes Simon again. Flying bodies. The referee has seen enough. It's a victory for St. Augustine secondary here, beating Trinity College East by 1-0. The goal coming as early as the 12th minute. That man, Shumba Kajo, a beauty of a volley as the ball was played across from the right side to him and the far post. He came in at the far post. He nestled the ball nicely into the corner of the net, and that was it as far as the goal scoring was concerned in this game. And St. Augustine just eking out that victory by 1-0. You have to give them credit. They fought hard here to get the victory, and you have to say it was well worth it. Trinity East put them under a lot of pressure in the second half, and even when you look at the possession, stats, it showed. So the full-time score here, St. Augustine Secondary 1, Trinity College East 0. Let's have a look at the highlights. Of course, the game was underway and St. Augustine, they started the game on the front foot, but eventually the cross ball, and look at Kajo coming in and putting it sweetly into the back of the net. The cross coming from Batiste, and there is Kajo just side footing it into the corner of the net, and he says, hey, 1-0. And that was it. The Trinities tried to get back into the game, but here is Batiste with a long-range shot. Good shot indeed. Pollard was equal to it, diving to his left and pushing it out. Then another long ball looking for Hospitalis. The header was taken, but he was far too deep to trouble goalkeeper Pollard. Maharaj giving that ball away to Kroll. Look at the shot. Look at the save. Brilliant. He was diving to his left, pushed it out with his right hand. That was Tyrese Henry. Then the free kick going over the bar from Prince. Didn't trouble the keeper. then that ball could so easily have gone into the path of Plaza, but Trinity East kept pumping, coming forward. And goalkeeper Henry again to the rescue, sliding tackle and getting there before the striker and getting it out. And so 1-0. And let's have a look at the stats. 13 shots for St. Augustine as opposed to 8 from Trinity East. 7 shots to 3 on target, 13 fouls to 11. 1 yellow card for Trinity East, 2 for St. Augustine, 1 corner as opposed to 3. Now look at the possession. It's 53% from Trinity East as opposed to 47% from St. Augustine. So the possession-wise, they had certainly the more of the possession, and then runs into the box, 9-8. But you know what? You could have all the possession you want. When you look at the top, it meant that is what counts most. Trinity East 0. St. Augustine 1. That is what counts. Let's go down to Hans. He's pitch side with man of the match.
Well, thank you very much, Colin Murray. As the sun sets here with Tyrese Henry, man of the match. He made some crucial saves today. Now, let's take a look at some of the saves that you would have made, and you can tell me about your inspiration and your mood coming into the game today.
Well, the mood to come into this game is to make sure and get a clean sheet, make sure to lift up the team, because I'm the last man in the defense, so I had to make sure I had to do my job very properly and stuff like that.
Well, East Mokorapo, they would have beaten Trinity College East 2-1. You all face them next. How do you plan to attack that next game?
Well, we go with the same mentality that we go with this game. We will make sure and come out in training, work hard, and make sure to put in the effort in that game.
Well, your family is here with you. Anything you want to say to the family today in this moment of congratulations?
I'm going to make sure and tell them that I'm happy that they come out to support me, because without them, you won't have no support with your family. So I'm very glad that they're here to support me.
Important message. Come on and support the kids. Brent Sancho is with the coaches.
Coach, from a territorial perspective, a little bit better in the second half, but still didn't create the quality opportunities to get you back in the game. Your assessment of the 90 minutes plus?
We made a mistake on defense, conceded. We had to chase the game. I think we did well to grab control of the game. Unfortunately, we didn't get to put our real chances. So we need to just continue doing certain things, improve on the defending, giving up too many easy goals.
Well, when you look at the opportunities that you've created in the second half, do you think that that the little margins that you need to win a football game just wasn't there for you today? Of course, goalkeeper Henry got the man of the match, but taking him out of the picture, just in general context, your attacking display today just fell a little bit short. Is that something you think you need to work on moving forward?
Well, it's something to work on. I think the players just need to have a little more hunger to get there. Just reaching a little half yard behind. I think we need to improve on that.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best in the rest of your fixtures. Coach, of course, you needed a big performance today by your team. You got that today. What's your thoughts, first of all, on the characteristics shown by your players that endeavor to win game, endeavor to win second balls? You must be a proud man.
Yes, I'm very excited today. We're coming off a very disappointing loss against St. Mary's College. I told them that we needed to get out of the red today, and the guys showed it. Yeah.
When you talk about keys to victory, what do you think one of the keys that helped you win this football game today?
Our ability to defend in transition. I think that was very excellent today for us. I had to be shouting a lot. I showed you all heard me a lot today on the field. But I had to get that win today. I had to get that 3 points.
Well, congratulations, Coach, and keep up the good work for your next fixtures to come.
Thank you very much.
Well, he did say he needed the 3 points, and he definitely got it today, Coach Takuma Jones. Well, in round 9, these are some of the fixtures you can look forward to in the Secondary Schools Football League. And Naparima College versus Speyside Secondary at Lewis Street is the match that we're going to be bringing you live. And in Issa Schoolboy Football in Jamaica, it's more action. We get ready for Lacovia versus BB Cook and St. Elizabeth Technical versus Monroe College at St. Elizabeth Technical. Remember, we are looking for your entries for our Goal Camp. ssflgoalcam@gmail.com. Send those entries when you're at the different games, and let's see the amazing footage that you capture. On behalf of the entire team, we thank you so much for watching. Remember, come out and support the kids. This is Secondary Schools Football League Premiership Division. Final score here at Trinity College East. St. Augustine Secondary, the Green Machine, taking a win with 1-0 over Trinity College East. Join us next time. We leave you with some moments of today's matchup, where St. Augustine were victorious.
Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
SportsMax is the home for all CONCACAF Nation League action on Wednesday, October 9. U.S. Virgin Islands battles Barbados at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. ECT on SportsMax and on the app.